Hey, welcome back to another video. So in the last tutorial we've seen how to implement the shopping cart, and we've seen as well uh, how to do a bunch of action in the shopping cart, adding item to the cart, deleting item from the shopping cart, updating quantity, and so on. So in this tutorial I'm gonna focus on the interface, and so the idea is you can see here is this nav bar repeats in every page, for example, keeping it in every page. The same for this nav bar here, and the same for this section here. Even this, but I choose not to touch this because I will you will see why, and I will talk about it later. So what I'm gonna use, since we are using these and these are the same in every page, in every view, so I'm gonna use something that's part of Thymeleaf, which is the fragments. So I'm gonna go right here, and if I search this part here, and if I search in this view, search for this is it. So I defined it as a fragment. This is how you do it. Th fragment. I name it, gave it a name, top bar. And so I'm gonna go to the shopping cart, and here I'm not going to, because the naive approach is to copy and paste everything. So it's not a good idea to use that in terms of reusing the code and refactoring. So I'm gonna get rid of everything here and just use the fragment, insert the same part there. That's yes, I'm gonna use this, and I'm gonna create th, and it's replace, and it's coming from the fragment it defined in the index. So it's gonna hold the name index, and the name of the fragments is top bar. So if I refresh like this and go back to the, so if I go back, no, not this, so we still getting the same thing. And I'm gonna do the same thing for this section here, and it's somewhere down here. Yes, this is the section. I'm gonna name it filter or something like this. Th fragments. You could always create this fragments in separate file and include them even here in the index. I have created a directory which I gave it the name of fragments. My intent is to use something like that, create every piece of the whole interface somewhere and put them in this directory. Then whenever we create a new page and we see that we use the same piece, so we just construct the whole view or the whole HTML page from this fragment. Anyway, I'm gonna name this like general filters or general section or whatever, general section. Then I'm gonna go here and do the same, which th replace and I'm gonna give it the index because this fragment is defined in the index. Then give it this name. And I'm gonna get rid so there's actually a few other ways to include fragments. There's th include, insert, and replace, and I guess there is something other things as well, but because we want to replace the whole thing by this, not just insert. So insert in our case, insert is the right choice. So go back. So I'm still getting the same thing over here, and I'm gonna do this for the same thing for the detail. No, I was seeing in the detail. Sorry, I need to see the change on the shopping cart. Yes, it's still the same, and I'm gonna do the same in the detail. So go back down here. No, not this. You see, like this we get rid of a lot of HTML, and this way we make our HTML more maintainable. So the navbar as well, detail, there's the navbar or the sidebar, whatever I'm giving it, whatever the name. So that's it. And if we go back here, so I'm still getting the same thing but with much less code, HTML code. And the second thing is we have this cart here and this item here, in that's as well repeat in every page. So what I'm gonna do is using very special controller, which is the control advice, to include them in every request, to include the cart, the shopping cart, and this stuff here in every request. And I'm gonna name this general controller. It's gonna be controller advice, and I'm gonna use the auto wire here, auto wire, and private. So I need the shopping cart. Sorry, private shopping cart. Let's need to include this. shopping cart service. And I will need the product service as well. Product private product service. So, and I'm gonna use model attribute annotation, and I'm gonna use the public, create a method, public void populate model, and then it's gonna take a model and an HTTP servlet request. You always need the HTTP servlet request to get the current, to get information about the current session, because we store the information about the card in this, the session. And what I'm gonna get here is this. Try to get this, and if this is not null, if this null, I'm just gonna, if this is a null, if this is null, then just create add to the model, add attribute, and I'm gonna name it shopping cart, an object to the model, shopping cart, shopping cart, and here and new empty shopping cart. Otherwise, else, engage in the model, add attribute, and get cart by session token, get shopping cart by session token, and this always gonna be the so we've done with the shopping carts, and what we need to do is go back to the here in the index where we have this shopping cart. Yes, here, and here we need to specify, and it's just gonna be the number of items inside the shopping cart, which is the shopping cart, and what we have the action model item numbers. So rerun the application. We want to see the change. So we got the 0. If we add something to the cart, then we get the 1, you see, and if we navigate here, it's still the same because it's the same thing across all the pages. Even if we navigate to the cart, shopping cart. And another thing we want you to do, so there is a link there, and it's gonna be th, so th, and what we need to do is this. Go back to the controller and just copy paste this. Now we can even get rid of all of this because we do this in the controller advice. See, if I get rid of everything, it's still gonna work. And go back here, put so let's try. You see, if I click here, take me directly to the shopping cart. And even if I go here, so it still takes me there. And if I add another thing to the cart, for example this product, so this is two items, so that's it. And we need to fix this because what we have here is a category. What I'm gonna do is, and this control advice or general controller, I need something to include something here, which is the, and I'm gonna add the model dot add attribute, and I'm gonna name categories. Then what I add here is the product service, get all categories. So that's it. And I need to get this object, go to the index where categories, yes, we have here the category, and we need the number. We need to fix that something to see how many products inside each category. So give me a minute. So this number, we can always go here, create another attribute here with the transient, private, and sorry, it's gonna be private, and int and product number, products number. So that's it, product number, and it's gonna be transient, Yes. No. Transients. And they need the getter. Only any getter. So where is the getter? Set product getter. And I'm gonna return here the this product size. So that's it. And so here I'm gonna do th for th each, and it's gonna be this. Nope. Category. And it's gonna be here the category name. Sorry. Okay. And this is the but not no category. So product number index. And I'm gonna just get rid of everything else. So category so that's it. And just let's see the result. So we should get different category. The ones we have on the the ones we have actually in the database. So run. So that's it. These are the categories we have there. And even if we navigate somewhere else, we still get the same thing, because and this we're gonna do actually the same thing about the brand, except the brand is not a whole class, but just each product has a brand. So if we go here to the product, it's the product brand. So what we're gonna do is just select just this brand and with a distinct statement, and we get all the brand we have on our database of the products in our database. So it's the same concept. So that's what we learned. This control advice and the model attribute. So whenever we have a model, returning a model to a page, it gets populated first by this. Then if we add something, for example, if here I'm gonna return for each request, this it's gonna include this model for each request. For example, here, here, no, yes. Anyway, anyway. So this is the new thing we used here, and that's it for now. I guess it's the video is long enough, and see you in the next tutorial.